2022 Subaru Forester ST Cargo Space, Gas Changes, Release Date. Based to a handful of options, the leading 2022 Subaru Forester possessed a rumor in the previous, which it is no much longer in creation. It appears there was a couple of automakers who searched for a specification of the Forester in certain specific car demonstrates and got an agreement together with Subaru involving Americas so that you can produce a car in this line connected with cars. The agreement seemed to be cancelled because of Subaru connected with America's refusal to market the actual vehicle. Right now there are gossip of which Subaru of America includes no goal of establishing the particular Forester, not to mention have not any objective of creating it on all. One supply statements it is merely another rumor from China to help get to the American industry. Subaru of America company will not very own a manufacturer making this 2022 Subaru Forester as a buyer spec. Gossip this way are not unusual with shoppers. Nevertheless, if a spec was currently constructed and by one of the huge OEMs like GM or Chrysler, they could more than likely take place responsible for producing the artificial. There is no evidence this certain car had not been in generation. Gossip will come from everywhere and can wreck someone's reputation just as effortlessly as when it have been accurate. So, if you get a rumor, you should really cope with the provider, and once they decline to give information you ought to be warned. It is not unconventional for a maker to change their brains on a spec as it is produced responding to changes in the marketplace. This is why it is significant to check different options to your car requirements. Thus, if you want to obtain a new Forester for the initial time, check numerous options of the car well before you make a selection. If you are continue to doubtful about how to get a great deal on a completely new Forester to meet your needs, you need to study a few options and get a sense of simply how much they might expense. You may find that a new Forester is with your upcoming. What you have to get from 2022 Subaru Forester. Equally, this Toyota RAV4 and also the 2022 Subaru Forester will be excellent compact vehicles. Simply because the two had been newly remodeled intended for 2019, they will sport more modern technological innovation than some of their opponents. These kind of are two wonderful SUV, and also their aspect by part dissimilarities are little. The Toyota effortlessly victories out as it pertains to cargo area right behind the car seats, and it could pull up to 3,500 weight, which is 2,000 extra than the Forester might handle. The particular Subaru Crosstrek can be the Forester's more compact sibling, along with it should be a great decide on when you would like for you to trim your acquire price by way of about $2,600. The very same engine power the two sports utility vehicles, but this Crosstrek would not sense any sort of peppier, regardless of evaluating significantly less. The 2022 Subaru Forester is an important SUV by using several chairs. At the start, the seating are large and have an excellent perspective of the street. Any rear seating is definitely one regarding this roomiest during the class in regards to legroom, in addition to the broad opening up rear entry doors make admittance and get out regarding a wind. This base model includes material furniture along with manual chair changes, but swankier treatment options like perforated natural leather seating, warmed up car seats within both lines, and reclining rear car seats are offered. Presently there are a pair of whole collections connected with latch car seating connections for this Forester's rear outboard chairs. This center chair features a tether hub and only one reduced anchor, nonetheless you can acquire a second anchor with the surrounding chair to create a comprehensive established 2022 Subaru Forester specification. Any Forester comes along with a fabulous 2.5-liter several-tube engine that seems satisfactory generally in most driving conditions. Everyone is probably not getting rid of silicone using this 182 HP engine, nonetheless you can get wonderful fuel consumption. This regular constantly adjustable automatic transmission is definitely generally tranquil, but it sometimes is sluggish to reply. Between non-hybrid, the particular Forester is definitely a person from a good number of energy-effective compact SUV. It receives 26 mpg during the town along with 33 mpg concerning the road. That is specifically well known once you consider the common AWD program. This Subaru has got a taller posture, a 8.7 in of floor clearance is one from the maximum in this class, yet the actual Forester by no means seems like a lumbering SUV. As an alternative, its clean dealing with seems much more like just what exactly you'd have with compact cars, for instance this Subaru Impreza, in addition to the Forester's directing along with braking system tend to be receptive. How much the 2022 Subaru Forester price? Store price ranges to get the actual 2022 Subaru Forester coming from about $25,500 in order to $35,600. This unique range is certainly reasonably common for an important compact SUV, even though it's well worth remembering that the Subaru's regular AWD process can make it a much better worth.